And wait until you hear the last one, it might just change the way you see him forever. The first chapter, Justine Wilson, the starter wife of a future titan before the fame. Before Tesla and SpaceX, there was Queen's University, Ontario, Canada. That's where young, awkward Elon Musk first locked eyes on Jennifer Justine Wilson, a fellow student. He asked her out for ice cream. She declined. But Elon didn't give up. He kept showing up kind of the way he later would with SpaceX launches, and eventually won her over. After graduation, Justine moved to Japan for a year, teaching English. When she returned, she reunited with Musk, who was now deep in the startup world. They moved to California together, and by 2000, they were married. The couple seemed like any ambitious young pair navigating Silicon Valley's early boom, except their journey would soon be marked by unimaginable loss. A baby, a tragedy, and IVF miracles in 2002. The couple welcomed their first son, Nevada, Alexander Musk. But just 10 weeks later, tragedy struck. Nevada died from sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS. The loss devastated them. They grieved privately, but they didn't give up on having a family. Turning to IVF, they later had 5 more children. Twins Griffin and Vivian in 2004, and triplets Kai, Saxon, and Damien in 2006. But motherhood didn't come with emotional fulfillment for Justine. In interviews, she's described feeling like a trophy wife, someone more decorative than respected. She claimed Elon tried to mold her into a submissive partner, even allegedly telling her, "If you were my employee, I'd fire you." The cracks had started to form: a car crash, a wake-up call, and a sudden divorce in 2008. Justine survived a terrifying car accident. That brush with death became a turning point. She realized she was living a life that didn't feel like her own. Later that year, she filed for divorce. But here's where things got even more bizarre. Just 6 weeks after their split, Elon sent her a text. He was engaged. The woman, British actress Talia O'Reilly. The timing shocked Justine and fueled rumors of infidelity. Elon denied any overlap, insisting Talia came into his life only after the marriage had ended. A legal battle fueled by millions inspired Elon, and Justine's divorce became a public spectacle. Under California law, he had to pay both sides. Legal fees amounting to around $4 million, plus an estimated $170,000 monthly over the next 2 years. Despite being a billionaire on paper, Musk had most of his wealth tied up in Tesla and SpaceX, and reportedly borrowed money from friends, just to make ends meet during the proceedings. What's more, Justine demanded equity in Tesla and SpaceX. Musk refused. He even offered her $80 million, double what she was entitled to if she agreed to walk away. She declined seeking influence over the companies. The court ruled against her. In the end, the prenuptial agreement was upheld. Justine walked away with $20,000 a month after taxes, their Bel Air home, and full financial support for the children. She kept the Musk name, saying it was important for the kids to feel connected. A shocking twist. Daughter Vivian cuts ties years later. Another blow. In 2022, Musk's daughter Vivian, born Xavier, legally changed her name to Vivian Jenna Wilson and publicly disassociated from her father. The move made headlines and raised serious questions about what really goes on behind the Musk family. Curtain. Neither Musk nor Vivian has publicly detailed the falling out. But it's clear the wounds run deep. Round 2. Talia O'Reilly. The love that tried. Twice now. Back to Talia O'Reilly. Elon met her shortly after his split with Justine. Talia was young, beautiful, and according to Elon, different from anyone he'd met before. In 2010, they married in a lavish ceremony in Scotland, but the bliss didn't last. By 2012, Musk filed for divorce, tweeting, "It was an amazing 4 years. I will always love you. You will make someone very happy one day." Surprisingly, that someone turned out to be him again. Just 18 months after divorcing, they remarried in 2013. The couple tried to make it work. There were sweet moments, like the time Elon, after forgetting to buy a Christmas gift, walked barefoot through the snow to pick wildflowers for Talia. But life with Musk isn't a rom-com. The couple divorced again in 2016. Is time for good? Still, the breakup was unusually peaceful. Kalila once said, "We're best friends. We still care about each other." Unlike many billionaire splits, their divorce settlements were clean. She received about $16 million total and kept personal items, including Cartier jewelry and a Tesla Roadster Dot in 2024. She married actor Thomas Brody Sangster, embracing a quiet life on a farm with chickens and no trace of the chaos that once surrounded her ex-husband. Enter Amber Heard, brief and tumultuous. Chapter in 2017, Elon began dating actress Amber Heard. The relationship was passionate and volatile. The couple broke up, reunited, and broke up again. In interviews, Musk said the breakup hurt bad and that he was still in love for a long time afterward. Friends claimed Amber was often the one in control, and Musk's emotional vulnerability was on full display. The relationship didn't last, but it added another high-profile name to Musk's love resume: Grimes. The Art of Chaos and Surrogates and came Grimes. The singer and artist brought a whole new energy to Musk's world. Their relationship began in 2018 and was in a word eccentric. They debuted their romance at the Met Gala, traded tweets about I, and surprised the world in 2020 with the birth of their son, XGA 12, later changed to X. They then welcomed a daughter, Ixa Dark Sidral, in 2021 via surrogate, and later another child named Technomechanicus. But they didn't exactly do the normal parenting thing. Elon and Grimes lived in separate homes, often in different cities. In 2023, they quietly separated, though they continued to co-parent. Surprise. Musk has even more kids in 2021. World learned that Musk had fathered twins with Shubin Zilis, a Neuralink executive. The children were conceived through IVF and born just weeks before Grimes gave birth to Exa. And then, just when people thought they'd heard it all, another woman stepped into the spotlight. In early 2025, conservative commentator Ashley Stee. Claire revealed she had a child with Musk conceived during a secret relationship. She said she was pressured to stay silent, only coming forward when the press threatened to leak the story. The child, named Romulus Musk, has become the subject of tabloid frenzy. Musk has neither confirmed nor denied the claimed out by 2025. Elon. Musk was publicly known to have fathered at least 14 children with multiple women over a span of 2 decades. A self-proclaimed believer in population sustainability, Musk has often said he's doing his part to fight population decline. But critics say he's using children to project legacy rather than build deep, stable bonds. The billionaire who gave up mansions but kept his jets in 2020. Musk announced that he was selling almost all of his real estate holdings to live minimalist life. He sold off his $100 million worth of Bel Air mansions and moved into a $50,000 prefab home near SpaceX headquarters in Texas. Yet, simplicity only goes so far. Musk still owns a private jet fleet valued at over $150 million, including a Gulfstream G650ER and a newer G700 in the works. He uses the jets to hop between company offices, summits, and even impromptu political appearances, like the time he showed up at the White House with his son X on his shoulders. During that visit, the young boy interrupted a press event by loudly announcing he needed to use the bathroom, and then wiped his nose on the Oval Office table. The internet exploded. Some thought it was hilarious. Grimes? She was furious and accused Musk of using their child as a prop. Power, chaos, and childhood ghosts Musk's upbringing helps explain some of the chaos. Born in South Africa, he grew up under the roof of Elon Musk, a man Elon has called an emotionally abusive. Elon was bullied, beaten, and hospitalized as a kid. He lived in fear, sometimes physically escaping the house to avoid confrontations. His mother, Mae Musk, has spoken about raising 3 children with little support. Teachers once thought Elon was slow or awkward. Later, he was diagnosed with Asperger's. But as a child, he'd teach himself rocket science, program video games, and build dangerous contraptions. all of that pain. Genius. Rebellion helped shape. The man who now divides the world between admiration and suspicion. The real question: can love survive in the orbit of Elon Musk? So where does that leave the world's richest man? A father of at least 14, divorced 3 times. Once worth over $450 billion, now weathering financial storms. His work ethic is unmatched. His vision, almost messianic. But his relationships? Scattered, strained, and often broken. He believes in saving the planet, but struggles to stay rooted. In personal connections, his fans call him a misunderstood genius. Critics say he's a cautionary tale of unchecked ambition. Final surprise, the shocker. Among all the heartbreak and headlines, perhaps the most shocking truth is that Musk may never slow down, not even for love. Whether it's launching rockets, raising secret children, or taking Twitter by storm, Elon lives in a constant state of acceleration. For better or worse, stability may never be part of his orbit.